His opening win for you, but another great start for Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick was really good. Looked in control. We put up a run, I think, in the first 5 innings. So very good start to a game and a weekend series against just a good opponent. A program that we had got a lot of respect for. They were in this regional a couple years ago, and every year, they play a tough schedule out of the gate. So the more they do it, the more comfortable they'll get with it. So that was big for us to get off to a good start.
You seem to have really dialed in and really be liking, Ethan in some big spots. He's been a pretty reliable arm for you earlier.
Yes, as Jack Brown got off to a great start on the mound, you need freshmen. I mean, sometimes you need them in the lineup, but you need them to pitch because of a pitching staff. So they need to fall into some roles, and Eberly has been very good, and that's very encouraging. We got to get a couple other guys going. Where Ty started off a little slow. You got to see Kean's first outing today. There were some good things in there, and you just try to keep pouring into these young arms that, we need all of you, especially we have a 3-game series this week, but then you go into a 5-game week next week. So always encouraging to get those young, and they should get better the more we run them out there.
Talk about the competition at second base. You got hot today, came out. He's been hitting the ball a little bit hotter as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could say we have 5 starting infielders with the way, Nate's swinging it early. You could say 6. So with the DH, I thought we started the year with 5 starting outfielders and had a little rotation there before Eddie came out of the lineup. And so, yeah, Byram is a really good hitter. Versatile defensively, can play basically all 4 infield spots, and so it's a little rotation, I guess, with him and Kamaya right now. They're kind of different skill sets, right, and players, but it's nice to have because it's a long season, and if someone has to come out of the lineup or they roll their ankle or anything like that, it's nice to know you got an extra outfielder or you have an extra infielder, so that's encouraging.
Does it make it hard to make the lineup every day when you kind of want to run a guy back out because he's hot, but you also need to get somebody in there and get some at-bats type of thing?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard. It just, you try to make good decisions, but, communicate with the kids, make sure they show up every day professional, ready to play. And if they're like today, I can get guys off the bench, where Taggart Tyson's been starting a lot in every other game, but hey, you got to run out there in the 7th today. To be professional, these guys have to show up every day. If you're in the starting lineup, great, but they should know if you're not in the starting lineup, I have to be ready. And we talk about being in the game, being focused, being ready, right? First game of the year, we got guys coming off the bench to help us win down in Texas. So they know I love playing them because they work hard and they're talented. So whether it's pitchers out of the bullpen or, the group of position players, so far it's been going pretty good. We just got to keep going.
Kind of on a similar theme, Jack Brown got an at-bat tonight. Do you hesitate when you throw a pitcher out there in the batter's box?
Well, I've been, because of what happened to Forbes last year, I probably have slow played Jack Brown. I probably should have and could have hit him a week ago. He was so good on the mound, and I told him, I think I told him down in Texas, I could tell this first weekend, hey man, I'm not just going to give you an at-bat to give you an at-bat. But he is respected as a really good hitter, and as you look to the future and you see a 34-man roster, the value of, I think, and there's still a long year left, so Jack can get a lot of at-bats this year, but in the future, Jack's going to hit more and Taig's going to pitch more. I just think the value of the two-way guy is going to be crucial for us. So, yeah, right now Taig is an everyday hitter, and we'll run him back out there, and Jack's more of an everyday pitcher, but they're both super talented and able to do both.
What do you think about, not every inning was exactly perfect for Patrick today, but fun to watch him kind of work in and out of a little bit of trouble here and there, and just kind of, he mentioned, go through a little adversity and know he can kind of get through it and continue on.
I mean, I've said that because of the lack of not having a full year under his belt. Like, I was looking forward to this year. You always want him to pitch well and win, but you also realize it's part of being a starting pitcher, especially, starting game one of a weekend series. You look at last weekend when the wheels fell off, and he kept his composure, and then he put up those zeros and let us get back in the game. So I think each week he runs out there, there's opportunities for him to grow and learn. And it was, I think they made him throw a bunch of pitches maybe there in the second, and they put runners on base and some 3-2 counts and 3-ball counts, but that's pitching, and you just got to learn from it. So it's good. He's a smart kid, and he realizes every time I run out there in every situation I'm in, it's an opportunity to learn. But he's still pitching well while he's learning, so that's always encouraging.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Okay, thanks, guys.